Hello and welcome. This is day 6 of scalp trading, and subsequently this is the day where I explain my strategy, the logic behind my strategy, and future plans for the channel. So first of all, I want to tell you that you can use the time codes in the video or timestamps. If you press in the video, you can see it's breaking down into sectors. So if you're just here for the training journal, go ahead and skip. If you want to hear my logic or my future plans or some of the things but not the others, again, feel free to skip around. It's pretty weird to talk about my, trading strategy when I don't have a trading strategy. But I do stick to two main beliefs that I try to quantify as a part of my trading strategy. Belief number one. Belief number one is that price movement is repetitive and similar to one another. Meaning, if there's a green candle, chances are that the next candle is going to be green. If there's a red candle, chances are that the next candle is going to be red. But you could actually see just now, 5 seconds ago on the screen, a perfect demonstration of that. And me making trades based on that. Yeah. The other thing is risk reward ratios. That's one of the reasons why I am profitable, even with fake money. I mean, we'll toss that aside for now. Why am I profitable? Because of risk reward ratios. My break even is to break even, I need an extremely low win rate because of my super low risk reward ratio. And because of that, I was able to stay profitable over these 6 days. I haven't had a single day where I was in a net loss. Yeah. The two main beliefs are again price movement, that if the price goes one direction, there's a momentum behind it, and more likely than not, the price will keep following that movement. The second, logic behind my trading strategy is that I run a very, very low risk reward ratio, which allows me to make mistakes but still be profitable. The third thing is that trading revolves around human psychology. Most of trading, especially in Bitcoin, isn't really done by institutions or trading algorithms. It's done by retail investors like me, but who trade with real money. So, for those people, there's a big aspect of psychology, and that is very predictable and very easy to play on. So, yeah. So what this means is I have to follow the market momentum and run a very tight stop loss. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's all for my strategy. Follow the market and run a tight stop loss. So yeah, those are the two core principles of my strategy. That is true. That is true. What can I say? But these aren't the only two things, right? They're the main, but not the only things I do. What I also look out for is support and resistance level to help me understand when the price is going to reverse or when the price might break a certain level. What I also look out for is RSI bands, meaning the overbought and oversold levels, which also help me to determine the reversal of the market. Another part of my strategy is to avoid low liquidity markets and consolidation markets. Another part that I try to look out for is the liquidity grabs, or what are they called? The fair value gaps, I think. So when you have a very fat candle and then two small candles next to it, and then there's a fair value gap to which market has to go up to balance itself out or something like that. Most of traders who have a little bit of knowledge will understand what I mean. So that is basically it for my strategy. I started trading based on my intuition entirely, and since then, now I at least can say a couple of things that I look out for, that I try to apply. I can't exactly put it into numbers, but that's how we slowly get into the future. So what I'm trying to do in the future is, so I broke down this future segment into 3 segments: the short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. So we'll start with the short-term goals. They are to keep learning myself and studying myself. For example, like day 5, I really like that one. So I can understand where my profits and losses come from, what are my weaknesses and strengths. And by the end of the second week, I want to develop a really simple model, like something really basic, just to kind of outline the general direction I want myself to go to. So my midterm goals for the next 1 to 2 months are to decide on stop loss and profit targets, to learn to use basic statistical models, to find optimal indicators, deciding with my trading style, meaning if I make one trade per candle or one trade per 20 candles. After that, I have to decide on which volume, liquidity, and volatility I have to trade like which market conditions and which market type suits me the best. Find out what time I trade the best and which time I'm the most profitable, and find out which price action to avoid and which price conditions not to trade in. It's quite a lot, to be honest, but I need to, in the first 2 weeks, the general idea is to create a model. In the next 1-2 months, I need to kind of start specifying this model and uh, focusing more on what exactly I'm the best at. Right now I need to focus in general what I'm the best at, and then I need to focus in which liquidity I'm the best at, and which volume I'm the best at, which indicators are the best for me, and so on and so forth. So yeah, for my long term, as you may have noticed, it's hard for me to understand a lot of what I'm doing at the moment, but my end goal is to make a trading system that will work. It's a huge way from here and a long journey, but I'm determined to make it, and I'm not sure what the end product will look like, and which steps I have to take to create the trading system, since I only know so little. It could be based on a completely different philosophy for all I know. But that only makes it more interesting, so follow me for the journey. My end goal is to have a great, consistently profitable trading system that I developed and be able to utilize it in the market with real money. So, here are the results for the day 6. Thank you very much. Have a look at them. I really, really, really appreciate the views, the likes, the comments, and everything on the last video. So I hope you will meet my expectations for this one too. And yeah, bro, I don't really know what to say. This is just me yapping. I mean, I hope this video was more understanding. I hope this video has a lot of, cleared out a lot of questions. But ask them in the comments, leave likes, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Couscous.